Okie dokie, it's what is it? It's Friday morning. Oh, it's not Friday morning. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Can't believe it. I've been writing letters. Anyway, we're at that situation at the moment where some major things have got to happen. Well, yesterday, Nick, courtesy of DVA, helped me out with a gardener, and I've become good mates with him, and the guy's an absolute legend. He's more than a gardener, he's a very, very good friend, and he's very supportive and helpful. Anyway, yesterday he came and gave me a hand with this thing, this shipping container, and what we did, well, I did that. Oops, I popped it. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit better. We cleared all this out. These are old antique train caboose wire racks that used to sit in the old trains. I found them in the bush down behind my place in Tipley. Anyway, so we got up there yesterday, and I sealed off all the bottoms first. Nick sealed them. I did that one. Nick did the rest of the bottom of the seals, little holes, and so then we tarred the whole roof, the majority of the roof. So it's very dry in here, and hopefully it's going to be watertight now. So the next big job is to, the intention is to, I want to get those couple of shelves from inside my family's 3-car garage, which is full of crap, put those along here, leave a bit of space for some other freestanding stuff, and also got 3 bikes. I was thinking about putting them down there in the way. I never ride them. I should sell them, but I really just in the belief of one day my wife will say to me, "Oh, let's go for a ride." It's not going to happen anyway. So then there's still all this stuff to sort out here. What we're doing, all I'm going to do is try to equalize out some overhead racking system resting against each of these, but in between the lights, so we're not blocking the light. E.g. this section here and that section here, so I can utilize the space, this here, a little bit here, and that there. So there's lots of things. I've started sorting out some of the boat stuff and so forth. There's all lines and stuff like that. There's a bunch of concrete and trowels and stuff, some coolers and stuff. I've got a generator here, which has helped us a couple of times. Compared to the new days technology, it's probably a bit of a beast, but it's still goes. It's 3.5 kilowatts. Does a good job. We've got the extractor fan there. This is stuff from my son when he was a kid, Lego and stuff like that. My wife, they wanted to throw it all out, but I'm in the belief one day, God willing, I'll have grandchildren if I'm still alive, and maybe they'll play with this stuff. Other air hoses, air line hoses, water line hoses for the boat, so forth, chemicals. So that's it. We moved all the sheets of, this is all full of roofing left over from the house, and that's a very useful still tool shed, which I don't know what I'm going to do. Might sell it, because the intention is we're going to fix up this one down here. And I've started laying this out again, because I had an original layout here for the back of the boat. I had taken photos of it and stuff like that, but now I can't find them. Oh, I can probably just do a search, but anyway. So, and then this is what I'm going to fix up down there. Hopefully next time Nick and I will get some builder's plastic, put that on the ground, and then put a floor in there, and then build see all the sheets here, utilize those. If anyone recommends a good cutting machine to cut there, and then we'll build that all insecure, and then yeah, that's that. So now I think I showed you the top of the roof the other day. I will go up and have another look, and This is all, it's got to get sorted out and put in. This is old hardwood from my mum and dad's place back in Tivoli from years and years ago. There's the mast. I've got to post, I've got so many videos, I just don't go around the post. I'm selling this. I think they're about $1,400 new. It's in excellent condition. I've used it 2 times and I dropped it once. It's got a little crack. So yeah, that's it. But otherwise, it's brilliant. Owen from Rib Force Marine, he donated that to us ages ago. Okay, so I'll get up there and I'll show you what we've done. Hello, Wally. That's Wally. He's got one hand always attached. So that's, we didn't have to, I said to Nick, don't worry about the high points. This boat needs a, these windows are gone. This needs to be cleaned. I need to get, okay, anyway, so that's the section I did down there. It looks, what does it look? There must be thin areas there. It looks rusty, but they wouldn't be rusty already. Then, oh, they're just thin areas. So there's thin areas. That's, Nick did that. I did that. So I want to pop the roof up in a couple of spots because when we walked on them, we dropped them down. There's stuff on Temu you can buy, and it's adhesive foil with rubberized stuff in it to put in there. You imagine this in summertime. This is going to get so hot. But so anyone else has got any ideas or solutions? This is the shit fight I've got to tidy up. So this is all me by myself. So too bad I don't get a hand from anybody. Oh, Ray comes once a week, but it'd be nice to get some younger people to give us a hand. Anyway, and this is the boat. It's a part of me, this jolly boat. Anyway, I'm not giving up. I'm still we're gonna get there eventually. I wrote a very important letter today to the boatworks at Coomera. Really, fingers crossed, God willing, hopefully they'll help us out, because we need to move this boat and finish it off. And yeah, it needs to go somewhere. And financially, we don't have anything at the moment, so I'm going to be goodwill, a charity through companies such as theirs that will actually get to be able to move this boat and complete it. Okay, folks. Well, that's it. I'm going to finish off here. I'm going to post this, and then I'm going to post another couple of see, that's all old sails and stainless steel, which we can use later on for fabrication, whatever. There's one pole here, it's really long. This one, it's just, it works out exactly the length inside the boat from the whole cabin length. It'll something to hold on above your heads. Anyway, I've got plenty to do. My wife and son are overseas. Her mother's very, 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 very ill, and I've been praying my heart out for her because she's a lovely woman. She's got leukemia, and it's a very, very sad situation. She's a wonderful woman, and like my mother too, is a wonderful woman. She's 94 and she's just gone through more surgeries and so forth. It doesn't get any easier as you get older. But anyway, I'm praying for her now, because Mum's sort of some relief from the pain or something, a miracle. That's what I'm praying for, a miracle. Anyway, I'll carry on with my day. So thanks very much, everybody. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Donations, volunteering, usual. Thanks very much. Let's finish off nicely. Oh, I went to take this to get registered the other day, and then the power doesn't work. The lights don't work at all. So I'll get to fix those up now before I can do anything else with it. I want to finish this so we can get in there and get some veterans out here to go fishing in this one. It'd be great. Or crabbing. Cheers. Well, it's another Volunteer Tuesday, and here's the whole team again. Ray Knocker with an A White, always here every Tuesday reliably helping me out. We'd love to have some extra volunteers. Anyone on the Gold Coast or North, southern Brisbane or something, come and give us a hand.
Anyone in South East Queensland.
Anyone in South East
Queensland. Come to Coomera and give us a hand.
Yes, Coomera, Upper Coomera. just 5 minutes off the highway. So Ray's, what we're doing this morning, we're clearing this complete section out, and we're going to transfer some sets of shelves from the garage into here, and then work out exactly what we can put in here. I'm getting up on the roof to do the sealing of the roof. We've had 2 days of fine weather. That's dangerous. Alright. Anyway, so this is the shit fight that I'm dealing with. Oh, Ray and I are dealing with. So I'm going to get up there and do the roof. Once I've sealed the roof off, then we can do this properly, because it's just a catch-22. And there's just so much junk out here that I pulled out of the garage yesterday, and it's going to get stowed away properly. So look, people really could do it with a hand. This is essential. That's a generator. That old washing machine should go, and other stuff. So anyway, we seriously need a hand. Anyway, I'm going to get up onto the roof and start working on that. Okay, I'm up on the roof again. This is, I put the jack under this morning. This is the this is our main spot of trouble down here that leaks like a sieve. You did do a good job, Nick, but I think that's just one of those. I gave him shit this morning about it leaking like the Titanic. And I also bought some extractor fans, which you can see down there. So I'll be doubly doing it. So using this as a reference, I've got to pop this section of the roof up as well too. It's not looking too good either. So, what's that? 1 meter and 2 meters. I think Nick did a more thorough job than me, actually. This section really needs to get popped up. The girl. I don't know. I think I've got to go to Japan for my mother-in-law's funeral this week. So, but when I get back, then I'll do this. Okie dokie. Out a bit, and then I'll come back and paint it. Well, this time I've literally poured it in, so we've got no chance of any leaks there anymore. Jolly hope not. It's going in, getting in somewhere else, not getting in through there. Oh, that's alright. So I dropped the lid down there, and I cleaned up the side of the shipping container as well. Got some water. The day's fined up a bit. So people, that's the big bad project. So we'll get there. Without this bloke's help down here, I'd be up Shit Creek without a paddle. He's nearly 3 years. This bloke's given me a hand. He's literally a godsend. Ray Knocker White, ex-chief dental, top hand. Okay, Knocker's been at it since the wee hours of 9 o'clock. Anyway, he's done a huge job. Let's go through what he did today. We all together a team effort, but Ray did this. Ray did all this. He stacked all the ships and stuff. Got to sell the ships, people. We need some money. We've got three Torrens, one Vampire, one Perth, an Adelaide and a Canberra. The Adelaide and the Canberra, I'm going to let them go for $200 each because they're actually a shade, a little bit light on the painting. So, huh? $200 is too much. Ray says it's too much. Anyway.
No, too little.
Too little? $200 off.
Oh, $200 off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant fine for $200.
No.
That's not what you said.
No, it cost.
I'll get rid of them.
They cost about. They cost a lot more than that, right? Anyway, so yeah, okay. And then also what I've done is, I think I went through that before. I'm going to put these up here because you can actually feel the heat radiating through here. We were going to paint over that side on this rack here. That's the paint rack. But I said to Ray, especially this stuff, this is still very expensive. International Paints they donated 4 years ago. I don't know if it's any good still. That doesn't matter. We'll just give it a go. All the paint would be on the shady side, on the cooler side. And then I've got to run some extension lines of power up into these fans, and then it's going to be a lot cooler in here. And then hopefully, eventually, I'll get some solar protects racks. I've got the two. No, what? No, this shit's over $1,000 a roll.
Is it?
Yeah. No, this is for the boat, but I think I'll sell it. Those racks there from old caboose, from probably 100 years old. Those they had the wire. Remember the old wire in the old trains? Like you put your luggage in that. I think we'll put them up here, right? Up top here. Yeah. We'll just bolt them in. So. The back, that's a good idea too, Ray. It'd be a good tool hanger. Whoa. So my father made these plates. He was a fitter and turner as well as a ship's engineer. We're going to put those. That was dangerous. Alright, Ray's going to go. He's going to go home to his lovely wife Sonia. And I'm going to carry on, hopefully tidy this place up a bit more before things have to get moving. I either go to Japan or I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, say thank you to Wally. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, thank you. Well, it's 3 AM. I have my stadium. If you can hear that. I said it's 3 AM. I've got my stadium lighting going on. And I've still got a shit fight out here. So I don't have enough hours, so I've got to make hours. Anyway, I might go to bed shortly. Anyway, I've got to get up early because the guys are coming tomorrow, or today. Yeah, right, okay. I tend to go all over the place. And if I see something, I just go off on a tangent and I just bloody do it. I've got to close the door of that thing. Compressor works for my welder. Yeah. This stuff isn't very adhesive. I bought it off PJ Bowers at Price Limited. Oh no, I didn't. I got it through another bloke who bought it off Peter, my brother. So sticky back. My older brother James invented it. That silly boy never patented it, and then they ripped it off, and he'd be a multi-billionaire by now if he had patented it. Anyway, that's what happens if you don't do your homework and cross your T's and dot your I's. Alright, I'm just going to finish off this because I've got to put tender on it because if the coppers catch me, then it's not good enough. So I'm just scraping this crap off. It's a good idea to actually see what you're doing. I haven't got a chisel. I don't have a chisel any better. I think I need 2 hands to do this. Is a bit. It's all gone hard and crusty. That's what she said. That's what he said. Alright. Anyway, I'll keep on going. Yeah, what else is going on? There's no way in the world I'm gonna. I don't think this shit's gonna be finished by the time my wife gets home. But anyway, I'll make it. A lot of it just disappear. It'll be magic. You wait and see. Not so good about this stuff. Polyboats. You got rough areas where you damage it or something. You just scrape it off with a chisel or whatever. Oops, just put a scratch in there. So tomorrow, when things dry out a bit, I'll get a heat gun or a torch and it'll just melt it and it'll disappear. I made that. Good old days. Pretty good welding actually. Anyway, I thought, oh yeah, I thought this is I'm going to turn this into a security pole. Those idiots chucked bottles at the house a couple of months ago, and then I'm going to put it down there with video camera sensors. So that was the idea. But in the meantime, this works really well. Like 4 of these lamps. I go by to Nick today. He's such a good, nice bloke. Anyway, look at that. I think I'll just get some glue in. Oh no, glue remover. Spray that. Anyway, we're gonna keep on going. Night. Good night. Well, it's now 4 a.m. 12 past 4 in the morning. I'm pretty well knackered. Anyway, I can't sleep. So, had a rough week. My mother-in-law passing away. I really love that lady a lot. And so I'm just sitting at home by myself with the dog. My son and wife, they're over there having to deal with all that. And yeah, it's no picnic. So, this is what I do to divert my mental issues. And yeah, well, like my wife says, you really enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's great. Lots of painkillers and medication. A few drinks. We're laughing. Anyway, that's what it's all about. I'll see you tomorrow or today. Okay. It's now 4:30 a.m. So this is what we've been doing. Here's the ships. I need to sell these ships. Somebody buy these ships. So we've got 3 Torrens in Adelaide, a Canberra, Vampire, and the Perth is missing in the case. So the Perth goes $400 cheaper. That's insulation. Everything's dry. There's no leaks. So that's huge. Yeah. Well, folks, that's about where it is. Here's a few shots of me back in the day doing my it's the middle of the Indian Ocean doing a Mark 44 torpedo recovery. That's the ship's diver's shirt I designed. And just remember, middle and alone, don't give up. There's some ships. And lastly, many thanks to the people here in the companies that have supported us and gotten us so far. I've got to add on a few more companies that have just helped us out recently. Helly Hansen, for example, and the BLA with the new thing. Thanks, guys.